Hey guys, Anthony here. It is Saturday, October 30th, 2021. A couple things to talk about in this video today, make it quick. The Mystic Rainwater Collection System, I did a video on that yesterday. So that little system has been installed. This is it here. These are the components, two pieces, the tubing and the plug. Works fantastic. I tested it out yesterday, as you saw in the video. Filled up a 25-30 gallon can with no problem. I think in yesterday's rain that we had, I probably could have filled up, if I wanted to, or collected at least 100 gallons of water with the that small amount of rain that we had yesterday. So this is the piece of the leader that I had cut off. So this is the section you'll have to remove in order to install that. And then today I actually had some camouflage paint, which is actually the same color as my leader, you could see. So I painted the Odie rainwater system so it blends in with the leader. So you'd walk right by it if you didn't know. It blends right in now. So another project done. Was on the phone with my brother for a while this morning, talking about that, how important it is to being able to harvest or collect water. I'm primarily doing it for immediate use, which would be drinking, washing, putting it right to use. I'm not going to keep a barrel out there filled with water, have to worry about mosquitoes getting in it. What I would do is have some cans on wheels that I'm going to purchase, fill them up, wheel them in, put them through filtration, put them in another holding tank, and put them aside in the in my stores of water to add to that in the event of some type of grid down or SHTF event. So without water, guys, you can't really do much. So it's got to be constantly on your mind. So that's why I'm trying to. That's why I installed this. That's why I wanted to get it up and see if it works. Get it hooked up and see if it works, which it does. So I'm glad about that. So again, always thinking little things like that don't cost a lot of money. You know, a $20 investment, a little bit of time for something that could save your life. Okay? So no excuses there not to be able to harvest some water for drinking or washing. Secondly, saw a report or a news article on an ISIS threat in Northern Virginia at one of the malls. Some type of alert went out. How convenient that is, guys, that, we bring in, 300,000 plus Afghans, maybe more, into our country, unvetted, and expect to not have any issues down the road. This had to be, let me know your thoughts on this, but it had to be well thought out in advance, something like this. You don't just bring that many people here, unvetted and unchecked, and put them out, process them in, which is Northern Virginia was one of the areas. I think Fort Bliss in Texas was another big area, and expect, a good outcome. Same thing at the border. You don't open your borders wide open as a country and expect good things to happen, okay? There's got to be an underlying plan, whether it's for whatever. You could put it in the type in your comments. I'd be curious to know. Voting, and also changing the dynamic of the country, the makeup of the country, and of course to promote a borderless future, which is what's in the agenda as well. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you think everything's fine and we could just bring everybody here from around the world, untested, COVID positive, other disease positives, and just put them out in communities where they're going to be going to school with your kids, that's fine. When your kids come home sick and dying and you have your hands on your hips saying, how did this happen? You'll know who to call. Don't call me. Call your elected leaders, because they're the ones pushing this. There was another article also that I wanted to talk about, but I forget what it was. I'll do another video on it. But the ISIS one was one that the actual alert, I think, was for this weekend. I think it was the Fair Oaks Mall received the threat or the intelligence report. That's up in Northern Virginia, DC area. So troubling, guys. But, you know, of course, your Second Amendment's under attack. And, you know, regular law-abiding Americans are the people looked upon as a threat to the future of the country. So process that through your brain and let me know if that makes a lot of sense. Oh, the other thing was, I'll talk about just briefly, the New York City mandates for the city workers, I think, are due or go into effect on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something to be seen, that there are, you know, I think a third of the police force, I heard a number, I think a third, that is not currently jabbed would have to do that or face losing their position. I think it's a third of the police force. Not sure about firemen, hospital workers, or other city workers, because there are more than just fire and police. You got, well, fire, EMS, I guess, go together. You got sanitation workers. There's a lot of city workers that do different things. Parks and recreation, things that, you know, the city has jobs on, can affect in a very bad way all of the services in New York City. Now, is that what they want? Maybe it is. Maybe they want to create the problem. When the people beg for the solution, they have the solution. And whatever that is, it won't resemble what's in place now. I guarantee you that. So again, let me know in the description box or in the comment section what you guys think. Again, always be ready. Always be preparing. Don't fall for the, they called it fake news, the propaganda that you're hearing, the lies that you're hearing on TV from media and other sources. Don't fall for them. Do your own research. Open your eyes. Look what's going on. Look how the reaction you get from the federal level to into the states, and you could pretty much determine what their agenda is. So I'll leave it at that, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Anthony signing off. Have a safe day and stay ready.